So it's week 8 today. He's 2 months. And the big thing on my mind actually is baby weight, which I should shut up about because I look pretty fine, if not fantastic. But I think I finally understand why it's so talked about in a way that I didn't before. Because, well, I think first of all, for the first month and a half, or month and a half, or whatever, I feel like it's only been a month. So I'm like, it's only been a month, it's only been a month. Like, so however I look actually is great because it's only been a month. And now somehow just with the number 2, I'm like, 2 months. And dare I say, I feel like I've gained weight. I'm not sure if that's true. Obviously, as you can see, I have a very good constitution. I should really be shutting up about this. But where I have weight that I didn't have before, and it's like very real, is the stomach, the bum, the hips. Yeah, and cellulite, like, I don't want to talk about it. That's how unhappy I am about it. And there's no cure for any of this, is there? There isn't. We'll say things, but whatever. So I'm eating, obviously, much less healthily than I did when I was pregnant because I had time when I was pregnant. You know, it's like nourishing the baby, nourishing my body, like whatever. And now, not only am I literally grabbing things when I can, unless I'm being basically fed, but also, so like what I'm grabbing is like what's easy to grab, which is definitely not what's healthy. It takes just like a little more effort to be healthy, especially with what I like to eat. So I don't like power bars, which I guess would be an easy way of eating healthy things, although I don't really think they're that healthy. The things that I like are more like mealish, and mealish things take a little more time. So not only am I just grabbing whatever's there, but, and this has nothing to do with time, and I wonder if other people feel this way, but I really want carbs and sugar. And I think that's probably because I'm tired and because I'm burning whatever it is because of breastfeeding and the stress. And I mean, I think it's like there are reasons for this, but I have really been giving into it, meaning I have scones all the time, and cake and scones and cookies, and like that's kind of all I'm craving. Everything else I'm eating because I'm making an effort, but really my cravings for sweet stuff. So I understand why, at least from my perspective, not only why baby weight happens. In fact, I feel like I'm more weighty now than I was before, more fat stuff happening, but also why it's hard to lose, because it would require me to be completely conscientious about what I put in my body, exercise some, and right now the time I have to exercise, and I don't mean going for walks, I mean exercise. Exercise is like if I wake up at 5 to sneak in some exercise here, which I have been doing while the baby sleeps. But it doesn't work every time. It's not ideal. I'm like scrimping in, an exercise where I can. And then the conscientious eating is difficult because first of all, I've noticed that the father of the baby and I, like when we eat, we're not taking our time. Like, okay, I'm sure this will change over time, and blessings to all those people who have managed to stay very healthy and in touch throughout this and connected and like grateful and whatnot, which I am, but I'm really scarfing down food is the truth of whatever I can get into my mouth when I can. And it doesn't have to be that way. I do want to stress, it doesn't have to be that way. It just happens to be that it is. And I think I understand why it being this way is quite easy for that to happen. It's pretty easy to slip into this place where I'm at. Doesn't mean it has to be this way. In fact, I hope to have an update where I'm saying exactly how I managed to circumvent this pitfall. Yeah, so that's that. Totally off topic. Mother's milk tea really does give me more milk. I've made the test where I didn't drink it for, I think, 2 days, and it's not that I had less milk, but I felt like I had less milk. I'm not sure if that's actually true. And then when I drink it, I feel like Russian full. So that's interesting. Also interesting is that many men, not many, but 2 men, have thought that the name of this thing, stolen time, is a little negative, and yet all the women have not, which I find pretty interesting. In fact, women seem to be relating to this name. Yeah. Happy Friday.